How's it going, everyone? I want to talk about OPTT. I am really targeting stocks that are at the best levels for support and resistance in big demand zones that I've seen work amazing. This is a less than $1 stock, but it has had made massive moves to the upside, and we're finally coming back down. So let me show you guys the chart, what I'm seeing here. I'm only looking at weekly charts as the market's been very weak, so I'm transitioning into more stronger support zones. I love the weekly EMA 20 and 50. Those are by far my favorites. And if I'm trading an uptrend stock, I have to see that weekly EMA 50 at the bottom. The minute I see that at the bottom, I can really start to say, hey, all right, in general, we have these pullbacks, but a lot of the times we're going up from them. Like, for example, we went up in here, we hit this upper Keltner channel, we can't sustain it, we come back down, come back up to this upper Keltner channel, and then we come back down near these two big levels. The weekly EMA 20, it made a massive move up. That was a 57%. And then we come near this weekly EMA 50, and it made a pretty good size move. Just didn't get near the 50 that I wanted. It's up 8% from here. So I'm definitely watching this. This one has been very good. It's been in a nasty downtrend. You see the inverse effect. When the EMA 50 is at the top, you can see where the big shorts are happening. Right here, right here, right here. And it takes a very long time for this to get above. Now, granted, this is a less than $1 stock, so making an uptrend for a very long time probably is not going to happen. So we need to say, hey, we need to get this nice bounce approach, and if it don't, it's not the end of the world. We just know that taking a risk out in here is a good risk versus reward. I'm looking for an entry in the low 40 cent region, and if it drops 10%, it's like kind of what I've been seeing, like, that's enough wiggle room because price can easily come back, totally under this EMA 50, no problem. It can easily do that. It hits I've seen stocks get very close like this, where and this acts like the EMA 50 weekly touch. So nothing is perfect in trading, but I do realize a nice defined stop loss is about 10% in my opinion, and then your risk versus reward, well, it just really depends. I like to scale out at 10%, and then anything over that, I look to hold. So I take out like 70-80% of my shares when I make that 10% gain, and then I try to hold for much more. So, and that's where this area helped. I actually did take OPTT way back in here. It seems forever. I played it all throughout this area here. You could probably see on the daily. Yeah, I played it somewhere. I did play the daily too on the EMA 50. I love the EMA 50, but with this market environment, I'm using weekly charts because one, if a weekly has the EMA 50 at the bottom, you can see a very, very strong uptrend. And there's been a lot of stocks that I've been doing this, and we made really good money doing this, particular set of skills right here, strategy. Because basically what happens is, we know price is bullish, but we don't want to chase, right? A lot of these EMAs act as like Fibonacci retracements. A lot of people don't look into the weekly chart, but weekly chart really gives me a bigger outlook. I don't want to look at, daily's really good too, but a lot of times, it's, I like it's short-term news or noise, whereas the weekly gives me a big picture of this. So there's obviously really big support rate in here at the 38 cents. Not saying it's going to go there, but that's probably where I would put my stop just under. I think that's where that 10% was under anyways. So we'll see what OPTD does. Your targets are always the EMAs above. Like you can see right in here, for example, you see how price comes back to this 5 rejects. Backs to the 5 rejects. So you can easily come back to this 5 right in here or the 10. And if it gets above these areas and stay above, what happens is this EMA 5 will start to curl back up, okay? It's like, say right in here, we go below the EMAs, and then now the upper EMA can act as resistance. So you want to see if we can stay above that area. So that's what I'm looking for, OPTT. Nothing fancy, just clear risk versus reward. I look to take a stop, take a risk at it. Nobody knows exactly what's going to happen. I've just been seeing this company for a bit, and yeah, I like the trend on it. These were one of the companies, like, I'm not going to really see it weekly MA 50 often, right? This thing went all the way up to $1.37 and lost almost half, more than half its value. So that's where I'm going to look to take it. All right, guys. If you guys want to join the premium Discord and see the real-time alerts happen, you guys are more than happy to join. Click the link down below in the YouTube comments below, and in the description, it'll say join the premium Discord. for my alerts. It'll take you to this free chat landing page, and you're going to see all my stuff here. This is not really just alerting Discord. I like to teach people why do I take my trades, and that's why I'm more into the education style, which why I have the day trading education and swing trading education videos. But if you click on the how to subscribe, you can see right in here how to subscribe. Just hit day trade alerts to get access to everything. For this promotional video, you can get it all for 12 bucks a month, and it's going to be absolutely awesome. You're going to get an actual strategy that has worked consistently even when this market is going terribly wrong. You can recover from this as you have a very strict plan of what we look to do. And look at this. This stock is actually holding up pretty well. This thing is not even down that much with this terrible environment. And I would love to see a weekly EMA 50. This might be the bounce it might got. Sometimes when it gets this close, it starts to bounce. So, I try to put my orders a little bit above it. It just wasn't quite there. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely join the Discord. Take advantage of it. 12 bucks a month. You can't be beat. That is an insane price for all the stuff you're going to get. My day trading is my #1 service. I will always promote that as my #1. I make money every single day. I would love to show you guys what these kind of alerts mean. But small accounts, I've seen them rise, usually what happens is, let's say you have a $2,000 account. You should be making about $1,000 every month with that small account. You're getting pretty much 50% returns on your account every month, and that is the goal using a strategy that has over 90% win ratio. You're gonna love it. If you're not from the US, it might charge you a little extra, like $15 or $16, but it's the cheapest we'll get. And if you want to subscribe, do it on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. You will have to use your computer if you have an Android, but it's best to do that anyways, and then you can use your Android just fine. Thank you so much for watching. OPTT. Let me know what you guys think in the YouTube comments. I love reading bull or bear. It doesn't matter. I realize we have all different opinions, but this is my approach on how I'm looking to buy it. Peace out.